What's up, guys? This is day number 38 of posting a YouTube video every single day until I make $1 from YouTube. So today I wanted to talk about why a lot of people are stuck in life, and this is me at a lot of times. Like I often feel like I'm stuck, so that's why I think I can kind of talk about it and have sort of an outlook on it, I'd say. So I'd say the first and the number one reason that people are stuck in life is that we like to make excuses as humans, and we like to blame others for our own inaccuracies and inadequacies. I think those words work. The second one does. But just basically my boss didn't give me a raise, so that's why. I've been working at this company for 10 years and my boss didn't give me a raise. So that's the reason why that I'm still living in this apartment and I haven't bought a house yet. It's all their fault. It's all their fault. Whereas after 2 years, once you see that your boss isn't giving you that raise, you should probably move companies. So the next thing I'd say is people that wait for motivation. This is me at a lot of times too. I struggle with this. I feel like recently I've been getting better at it, but it's super easy to just wait for motivation, because it's true, sometimes motivation does hit at random times, the 3 a.m. motivation, that kind of thing. But I think it's really important that you don't do this, because you're not going to be motivated consistently enough to actually make a change consistently that will help you in the long run. So I think it's super important that you start when you're not ready, and then when that motivation does come, then you've already been working, and it'll be even easier. The third thing is, I think people are just scared of change at a very basic level. I know I am in a lot of ways. I think other people, it's a lot worse though. I actually know some people in my life that have been offered a better position at work, or offered a better this, a better that, just colleagues of mine, or other things, like friends of parents, and they literally just turn it down because they just don't want to change where they are now, because they know where they are now, and for them they're okay to just settle with that. Whereas they just have the option right in front of them if they just said yes, they could move forward in whatever they're doing, but it's just, they'd rather just stay where they are. The next thing is time wasting. This is another big one for me. I waste far too much time on my phone, scrolling, all that kind of stuff. I think not as much as some people though. So I think that's a big one for sure. And the last one, I think, is caring what other people think. So this is a big one, because this YouTube channel, for example, I would never do this 2 years ago, or even last year. It's still hard for me, because all my friends know about it, and a lot of them are subscribed, and it's I don't know, it's not that it's awkward, but it's vulnerable feeling. It's cringy. It could be taken as that, but I was just what, who cares, I might as well do it. And that was a big step for me, not necessarily just because I started it. That wasn't really the step. It was just the fact that I was brave enough to do that. So that was a big one. So not caring what people think is a very, very important point. So then some solutions for this. I think the first solution is just kind of goes with the first one, and that's just taking responsibility, so not blaming others. So realizing, well, no one's going to do it for me. No one's going to give me that raise, likely. I'm going to have to go start my own business, or I'm going to have to go find another company to work for, because this isn't it. I'm not going to wait around. I'm not going to rely on others to fix my problems. I have to do it today and right now. The next thing is also that ties into the motivation thing. Start before you're ready. Just go out there and start. It doesn't matter. With the YouTube channel, I can bring it back to this again. All my videos so far have been just terrible. Just objectively very bad videos. Minimal editing, no editing. But just the fact that I've posted every day for 37 days now. That's just such a good feeling. To know that I've done something consistently for that many days, even if it's just over a month. And I would say they've gotten slightly better, right? So that's another awesome thing. Just start. Even if you're not ready, just start. My first YouTube video, it was just 10 o'clock at night, and I was I'm just gonna start doing this, and I just did it. And here we are 40 days later, and I've still been doing it. So it was just that first day that changed everything. The next thing is just like changing bad habits. So if you are somebody that wakes up in the morning and goes on their phone, I used to do this. I don't anymore. I'm very happy about. But if you just, as soon as you wake up in the morning, you go on your phone and you start scrolling for like 30 minutes, and then you're rushed for your day, or before bed, like you go on your phone for like 2 hours, and you don't get enough sleep just simply because you wasted 2 hours. Like, these are the kind of things that you just have to change. It's just those are one of the first things you need to do to really, take your life to the next level and get yourself to a base point where you're not always going down here and you're not always tired, or you're not always, drinking, you're not hungover, if that's your vice. So that's what I'd say. And then the very last thing is just make sure you're okay with change. Like, take a big step, take a big leap. If you're scared, just do it anyway. Like, we're only here for once we're all 80 years old, 90 years old, and we're about to die, our life is going to be gone in a flash. We're only here for so long. So just take a risk. Like, do something that's crazy. Do something that people would say, no, don't do that. Like, try and live. I'm not saying like do drugs or don't jump off a cliff without a parachute. My point is just do crazy things that are irrational, that are like, you probably shouldn't do that. Because I found those things are the ones that I've learned the most from in my life. So yeah. All right, guys, that was pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.